All right. Jump out of one show right into another. Oh, you're already live. Shut.
Yep.
There we go.
Yes, we are.
Laura ended her live stream, and then TJ's sitting there talking to people in the chat. Laura was like, we're not live anymore. He was sitting there answering
Hey, AZ and
questions.
Corey are here.
What's up, David, Corey? Long time no see, Corey. David. What's up, Lance? Yeah, I did kind of sleep in late today.
Well, you were up late, weren't you?
Yeah, I had to keep going, getting up and going to the fucking bathroom last night. So,
Are you doing better?
yeah, I'm better.
Hey, Lance, how you doing? Lance says, and Justin is out of bed.
What's up, Broke Neck? Plus, it's one of those really dark, dreary days. So,
Uh, I might have.
Do it has to be wired or unwired?
it's like we never left. What's up, Brussels, Joel?
What's
What?
up?
When Dominic said, yeah, put a shrimp on the barbie.
Ugh. So David just told me when my stream ended.
Russell. Jackass.
They had one over there, but we don't see it.
I was looking for something.
Hello to everybody in the chat.
Yes, hello everybody.
I know we're on early.
A little Spotify up for some background music in my headphones.
Is that because you don't want to listen to the rest of us, Justin?
Yeah.
I said for background music.
Yeah, it's because you don't want to listen to us. Just like start singing along.
There we go. Hi, Mark.
Tanya. Oh, yeah, answer it.
What's up, Burger?
Better swipe it. Yeah, hello.
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 Computer speakers. What's he making?
I can hear that.
Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do. I was kind of looking. I thought I had an extra mouse, but I don't see it.
All right.
Let me look around.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, bye.
Here
Here
comes
comes Hodges.
Holy shit, you guys are live already? Holy crap.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, where's Paul?
He walked off to get something for somebody.
Typical.
Hey, Lynn.
Lynn. Here we go. Again.
Well, I'm just in the middle of cooking my supper, so.
Mm.
Hey, Lynn. I heard my voice again.
Who's sharing?
No, I think it was closing the
Do a little Fleetwood
You
Mac
stop.
for everybody.
Is that really what you're listening to?
It's a playlist. I was just going through so
Hey, Lynn.
I
Oh,
like
you got
Fleetwood Mac.
Hey, Lynn. If I haven't already said hello, I don't know what day it is.
You've forgotten what day it is, have you?
Yeah, I know.
It's like the most chill song ever right there.
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac.
Well, most of Fleetwood Mac is. Good driving music.
Well, Dreams is a good chill song.
Yeah. Mm. It's nice and chill.
It has.
Yeah, Lynn, he keeps dancing.
Watch Dave come down a little while. We can look around the basement. I got speakers in the basement. But yeah, how we want to hook it up. Yep.
There we go.
Oh, I'm back.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Who's a wrecking ball? What?
That was Justin.
Yes, boss.
Did you hear that, Justin?
No, what'd you say?
You said you got a bad sense of music.
Who said that?
Amber did.
What's wrong with Miley?
Oh, she's hot.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Dallas, Lynn. It was Mason.
Okay.
Lenny.
Yep.
Well, it started out as a beautiful morning. Then it got kind of clunky looking. Now it's back to sunshine again.
Oh, nice. Sunshine and rainbows. That's always good.
Sun setting and it's bright.
Yep.
Who's David yelling at?
Rio.
Well, what tomorrow you pick up De Janeiro?
No, I'm not saying the bird's name yet.
I haven't picked the bird yet.
Oh yeah, Rihanna's a good singer too, Lance. Sure.
I think he's referring to Rhiannon, the song by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Rihanna.
Rihanna. Rihanna. Yep. Two different names.
Yeah, Laura's niece. How old is the niece you got there now, Laura?
11 and 2 days old.
11 and 2 days. Oh, what's
No,
Paul having?
11 and 2 days.
chicken
Birthday
nuggets.
was 2 days ago.
Chicken nuggets. All right.
Yeah, but 2 days ago.
Justin, did you make dinner?
Yeah. Yeah, here's a song for Laura.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho.
Who was that?
Hey, that's a song for me.
Yep.
Ava Max.
Ava Max. And a good video clip to go with it.
Yeah, I misread what Lance said. I just looked at it real quick. I thought it said Rihanna.
Mm.
I like Rihanna. She does some good what do you want to call it? Like feature
Yeah,
tracks with other artists.
yeah, what sort of category can you put her in? R&B?
Yeah, it's just more like R&B.
Not not totally my genre, but I don't mind it.
Well, what about little Roy Clark?
Who?
Roy Clark.
The hell's Roy Clark?
You don't know who Roy Clark is? Wow.
No, I have no
I think
idea
it's
who it
even
is.
a bit older for me.
Let me see if I can find something of Roy Clark's.
Well, stream's going to hell anyway.
He's one of the best banjo
Yeah,
pickers there
Lance,
is.
I've just got the ears
Yeah.
today.
A band? Yeah, if he's playing banjo, yeah, I probably never heard.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they got both types, country and western.
Picking and a Grinning. It used to be on TV. Picking and Grinning. Roy Clark and what was the other guy's name?
Hello, Dre.
Hey, Dre, how's it going?
Oh, okay.
Lynn found $59 in the dryer.
Well done.
Uh,
Scored.
Must have been floating in the washer.
Oh, that was funny. I was going back and watching Laura's face when I played Miley Cyrus was hilarious. She goes, "What the fuck?"
Oh, cool. Lynn. I like that.
So Lynn literally laundered her money.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it. I was going to say, oh, that's money laundering. I thought that's too much of a dad joke.
Yeah, I was going through my one of the sweatshirts I had a few months back. I found $20 in the pocket. I hadn't worn it in like over
Right.
it's been about a year since I wore it. I was going through the pockets and found $20. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Well,
George Jones, Roy Clark, the whole hee-haw gang, and pickin' and grinning.
yeah, definitely not on my playlist.
Yeah.
More non-conscious, you know. If you will, just listen
All right, Brooker. We'll see you later, man.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
man.
worth trying, I guess. What's it saying? It's saying Nurse Goodbody.
Picking and grinning. That was big back when I was a kid.
Never heard of that.
No,
Nope.
Roy Jones and Ray Clark did Picking and Grinning Hee Haw on I think it was on Friday nights or Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, definitely not my playlist.
No,
Hmm. Would that even be on Spotify?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure you could find his whole catalog on there. They got music from like the early 1900s on there. I mean, if that's what you're into, I'm sure it's not a
Yeah.
highly
Sought
listen-
after.
yeah. Because you can go to each artist's page on Spotify and I'll tell you what their monthly what their monthly listeners are, how
Mhm.
many listeners they average per month on their music. Some will be a few 100,000, and you have some artists that get hundreds of millions of billions of listens every month.
well, Lynn used to watch that Picking and Grinning and do that hee haw thing. You know.
She said in the chats it wasn't in her playlist either.
You gotta go outside. He's bugging me right back.
So, geez.
Yep. I agree with that comment. Hmm. Excellent choice, Lynn.
Nah, she was just looking for seconds.
Hmm.
She wants more food.
Oh, little Laura's got a headache going there, huh? I see.
Okay. Joe.
Hey, Joe,
What's up?
how's it go?
The,
All right.
Joe, do you remember Picking and Grinning?
Sounds familiar.
Roy Clark
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
That was funny.
That's one of Dominic's favorite country music channels.
Look at Dominic.
Yeah, Sarah's asking, are you in here, Justin?
yeah, I'm in here.
Okay.
I tell
What do
you,
you want
Roy
me to know?
Clark. Woo, Roy Clark can play that guitar.
Yeah, he sure could.
Well, at least Paul found somebody to reminisce with about it, because none of us knew who the hell he was.
Well, Lynn's a Motown girl.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Did you go do some flying?
I'm stuck here. I got that thing I got to sign for when it comes in.
Oh,
I got that 3D printer coming. I got to sign. So I'm stuck here. And it's probably going to be about another 20 minutes.
Sarah wants to know
I'll-
what you're making for dinner, Justin.
No, she said, what do you want to do for dinner?
Well, I think
Well,
that's a
well-
hint. That's a hint to it. She's passing it to you. Unless I don't read.
I think what we should do is we should put it out to the panel what Justin should have for dinner.
Okay.
Tacos.
Let's see, it's Wednesday night.
Already had-
What's the? I'm gonna say what is the laziest and easiest way?
Bean burritos
Wing Wednesday.
Yeah.
or wings. Yep.
What's the laziest one you can do?
a bowl of cereal.
Just that little one over there? Yeah, it should be right over there, the other side of the cup.
I'd go for that concept.
Dominic always goes for the laziest dish.
Yeah, I know.
Lazy fish?
No, laziest dish.
Laziest dish. Something
I'm
that's the
saying
most
the laziest fish should be a flounder, wouldn't it?
Oh, for
Dish.
fuck's sake.
spaghetti. God, that takes ages to make.
Yeah, it all sounds good there, Gitch.
All right.
I do like it, but Jesus, it takes ages to make.
I don't really. I'm not a huge spaghetti fan, to be honest with you.
Gotta go outside.
Max. Salad with grilled chicken. Have a triple half pounder with extra cheese and chili fries. Yeah, I could go that.
Actually,
Someone else.
Ooh.
actually salad.
Only if
doesn't sound
someone
bad at
else
all.
makes it.
I'm always down for a good salad.
Oh, okay.
I like a good Caesar salad.
Yep.
It's always good. Who's delivering your package? Yeah.
UPS.
Do they have a tracker where you know where they're gonna be at your house? Like, or you're just assessing that's when they're gonna be there?
Says by 9 p.m.
Mm.
Which printer did you get there, Joe?
Anchor Make M5C.
Huh.
It'll do what I want and it'll fit on my desk. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah. I thought about it. Maybe in the spring I might get one. I don't know. We'll see. I've got another computer and a table over here, but I got my Cricut on it. But I could extend the table a bit and put a printer right there, but
Mm-hmm.
I went through and looked at all the designs for things you can do for drones. See
yeah.
if there's anything I really needed.
I just think kind of cool from a model railroad. Yeah.
Well, that
I
and
was actually looking through the Engage stuff too.
Yeah.
and two, the being that you're into cameras, there's a lot of camera stuff you can print.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Camera mounts.
Well, that's what I said. That if you dive into the CAD systems, like, you can design your own mounts too, if you want to
Yep.
get into learning how to design.
If
your
they
own
do-
mounts, you can do that.
Well, I've done AutoCAD before. Just do I want to do it? You know,
Mm.
if I see something that because you can modify some of the thing.
Yeah.
Well, and two, it's like I said, you may run into situations where you might want a particular mount and you have a design in your head, but you just can't find anybody who makes that mount. And so you can go and design it yourself and print it out for yourself.
Oh, good on you, Lynn.
Hey, good, Len.
Nice
Old
color
scary
too.
iPad, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to eat a little while ago, and I just couldn't. I had no idea, and the taste I had was soup. I felt like I wanted soup. I had some ham and bean soup, not split pea, but it's a different kind. So
Yeah.
I made that, and I made a couple of grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, great.
I had carrots in the soup.
Yeah,
So,
that's veggie.
but I ate that, and I still have like 5 pieces of fried chicken Polito.
Yeah.
Which iPad did you end up getting, Glenn? Wonder if she got the one with the M2 chip in it.
Yeah. iPad
Okay.
Pro with the M2. Oh, that'd really destroy everything. And then you get the wireless Bluetooth keyboard with it.
I don't know. I always, every once in a while, I'll go out and get a tablet, and I end up finding out I don't end up really using it much. I end up using my cell phone or the computer, so
Yeah.
I kind of stopped buying tablets because I don't end up using them.
I like my iPad when I was out at the trailer. I can set it on the deck and just set it in a holder and I'm good to go, right?
Hi, Bill.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Cherry gold. Is that like a rose gold type color?
iPad Pro.
I didn't
Did
even
you
know
get-
they had a cherry
Look
gold
at that.
color.
Yeah.
I know they've always had rose gold, but I didn't know that they had a cherry.
Yeah, I had a rose gold.
Mhm. Well, I'll feed you in a second.
No, I don't think I've ever seen the cherry
Kids
gold.
are hungry, Paul?
Yeah, Gracie's kind of growling at me right here.
Yeah.
Like trying to get my attention. Like she knows I finished supper, so she's right there right now. I'm like, trying to get on me. She's hungry. You hungry? Grace, Grace. No, I guess. Look at that, yeah. They're both there. You hungry? Speak. Hey, look at this. They're both heading for the stairs. Are you hungry? What? What do you want?
Yeah, their ass up on the stairs.
Oh, okay. Hey, TJ. Yeah.
New one that just came out.
Well, I gotta go feed the hounds. Get-
It's the hound's turn.
Look at this. They left stuff on the plate. They don't like ketchup.
And that UPS guy has been dropping stuff off here sometimes like 10 in the morning. And if you don't do it, but wait, 1 in the afternoon. If you don't do it at 1, it's like at 4:30. So it's a big package. So he's probably waiting until the end of the day when he comes back this way.
Okay, all right.
What's the newest one out? The iPad Pro?
iPad Pro with the M2. And as I said, if you get the wireless keyboard to go with it, it's almost like a laptop. If you get the iPad Pen, the Apple Pen, you can really do some good work on it. I'd love one of those. Oh, yeah. That's great then, Lynn.
That's gonna be nice.
Hi, Brian.
BMAC.
Yeah. Oh, great, Bill.
Nobody talk at everybody talk at once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're not allowed to talk at once.
Well, everybody's been waiting for you, Joe.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. At least I'm on it. At least this channel let me get on and talk.
Yeah, you know, Dominic doesn't talk much, but when he
Yeah.
does, stand back.
Yeah.
And when Dominic starts talking, it's high fives all around.
Yeah, I gotta start, getting ahead of steam up. If there's something that I really gotta vent my spleen about, I'll really get started. Especially Christmas carols.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, you know, off screen, Justin's been practicing his Christmas carols. He's planning on doing that on his channel. He and Tim are going to sing Christmas.
Saturday night, we're gonna be doing Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Glad I work Saturday night.
Yeah, I've got to wash my hair.
Well, what time is it over there now, Dominic?
Me, 20 past 9 a.m.
AM. Okay.
20 past 8 in Queensland.
So is Queensland? That must be east of you.
It's north of me, actually.
Okay. Oh, that's right. All of your everybody's got their different times, right?
Yeah. But it's only during the summer. Once we lose daylight saving, we go back to 3 time zones: east,
Okay.
central, west. Yeah, well, yeah. Sorry to take your excuse, Sarah.
Lance has got a birthday coming up.
Oh,
Christmas, baby.
yeah. We talked about that earlier. How do you feel about being born on Christmas Day? Do you get one set of
the
presents or
brothers.
two?
Yeah, you get cheated out of the celebration.
Mm.
You get your Christmas presents on Christmas Eve and your birthday presents on Christmas.
But they're easy to wrap because all you have to do is just have happy birthday. And then you can put happy birthday and then Jesus under it.
Amen.
Yeah.
I did that one year. I couldn't find. I thought I had Christmas paper here, and at the last minute, all I had was birthday paper. So I put
Yeah,
the
happy
birthday paper
birthday,
on everything
Jesus.
and put Jesus.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Jesus, right? Okay, there you go.
Everybody looked at me
Close
like,
enough.
and my brother said, "You couldn't find the paper." I said, "I thought I had it." Like this year, I've got like 5 rolls in there, and the stuff I bought came with bags. So
Awesome. Actually, I think you'll find there's a few born on Christmas Day, a few celebrities.
well, we don't have to worry about Jimmy Buffett anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I know 2 people born on that day.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother-in-law was born on Christmas.
Awesome, Bill. That's probably where your love of motorcycles came from.
Oh,
January the
Max, you
4th.
didn't
I know.
unsubscribe for me.
I know a couple of people on the 4th of January, and I won 4th, 5th, and 6th. Yep.
Well, this year coming up, Mardi Gras Day is February 13th. And that's my granddaughter's birthday, first year.
There's another, the day after is another interesting date on the calendar. 14th of February. That's another interesting day.
Yep. And then that weekend, that's Saturday, my Marine Corps son and his wife are getting married again here.
Mm.
We're gonna have the wedding right after Mardi Gras.
Mm.
I walked into one of the stores yesterday, and when I walked in, it was Winn-Dixie. I walked in. First thing I saw walking in with Mardi Gras king cakes.
Mm.
I just looked at them. I made the sign of the cross and kept walking.
Who was it that said that they're? Oh, I think it wasn't it Don said that his daughter was going to have induced labor on his birthday or his wife's birthday, and they decided not to because they didn't want to. I didn't get it. The mother-in-law or something.
Mm. Don't know.
Lynn's been all over the world. She's probably been to Mardi Gras. I just have seen it on television. Is it quite a party, Joe?
Very, quite a party.
Yeah, but some people go a little overboard and they think they can do everything illegal while they're there.
Mm.
Sarah
That's
just
different sections.
sent Justin a hint.
A
I want to
request.
go to Mardi Gras so bad.
That's a request.
Yep.
It just depends on the area you go in. Anything below where Lee Circle's at, well, it's got a new name now. It might be Freedom Circle, might be Founder Circle. They took the statue down. But from that point down into the French Quarter, it gets real rowdy. But up further, when you get up closer to like St. Charles and Napoleon area, that's up in the uptown area, it's pretty family oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the bit you do realize that Mardi Gras translate to Fat Tuesday.
Yep.
It sounds nicer calling it Mardi Gras than Fat Tuesday.
Well, that's the day that they picked on the religious calendar that you got to get rid of all of your heavy duty goods, cook them up, and
That's when they kill they killed the cow. They did all all of that.
Yeah.
And then they went on
just
40 days.
before the period of fasting, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I
Well,
love New Orleans
trying to work
because
out
they
the
talk
dates.
about, they talk about, all of the Catholic Church says you can't eat meat you gotta eat something else like seafood or something like
Yeah, 'cause I
this.
think that
Yeah.
backs onto the Lent, then backs onto
Right.
Ash
There's
Wednesday,
later.
then backs onto
Right.
Easter.
Well, the bottom line in Louisiana, New Orleans especially, if you don't eat meat on Friday and you go get seafood, it should be the opposite way. You should have to eat meat and not eat seafood.
Mm.
Because you're not hurting yourself or doing anything or sacrificing anything by eating like a crawfish bisque or a crawfish pasta or nothing, or shrimp pasta or shrimp po' boys. I'd rather eat that than meat.
Hey, Jonathan Jackson, how you doing?
Jonathan.
Yep, Sarah says it's Lent.
Yeah, because
Right.
that backs onto
They
Lent.
went what?
Good. I think in the terminology, I think it's Mardi Gras, 2 weeks later, I think it's Shrove Tuesday, and then another 2, I think it's 2 more weeks, and then Ash Wednesday, and then Ash Wednesday, I think it's 40 days from Ash Wednesday to Good Friday, I think.
No, Ash Wednesday is the day after Mardi Gras.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
I got all my numbers mixed up.
A couple, you had them flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the other thing that gets me. You got everybody out there falling all over themselves in the street and drinking everything they could drink. The next morning, everybody's walking around with ashes on their head.
She wants to go, Sarah also wants to go to a crawfish boil.
Mm.
Yes, she does.
I don't think Dustin's taking notes of any of this stuff.
Mm.
Are you, Justin?
What?
No, he's not taking any
Yeah,
notes.
man.
Sarah has been putting all kinds of little clues in the chat.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Yeah.
She's got her haircut.
Yeah.
Mm.
Looking good,
Awesome.
styling and profiling. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Looking.
You can tell she's her daddy's girl. Yeah, well, Sarah said up there that she wants to go to Mardi Gras so bad, and she also wants to go get a crawfish boil.
Yes.
Have you got that on the list of things to do there, Justin?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's got it on. He's on that.
Better write them down.
I can see he's right on it.
Good point, Sarah.
She ain't going nowhere without me.
Sarah said she'll go by herself and call Joe when she gets there.
Good.
Might be a little quiet around here for once.
Brad Prop says he likes the steamed shrimp and the crab cakes.
That sounds delicious.
That's one thing for about that area, though, isn't it, Joe? They're big. They're big on that kind of seafood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of ours is boiled, and like the crawfish boils and all of that, and it's heavily seasoned.
Mm.
The water's heavily seasoned, and then you have the potatoes. You might have hot sausage in it. You'll have onions and garlic and celery, and sometimes they throw mushrooms in it,
Wow.
and everything comes out, and you just eat it like that.
Eat it up.
Corn. The corn will hurt you because that sucker will come out, and it'll have all that cayenne all sucked into that corn.
Oh,
Oh,
little hot.
Now, no dinner for you, Justin.
I'll see who gets the spanking when they get home.
Oh, you're gonna get a spanking when she gets home?
Oh, okay.
That's what you call an evening delight. Sarah comes home and yells at him, assume the position, and she gives him a right good spanking.
Mm.
Threaten me with a.
No soup for you.
I was stationed in South Carolina. I had a friend of mine call me up, and he said that he had like 24 blue crabs, and he said, "I'm going to boil them. Why don't you come on over?" I said, "Sure, I'll be there." So I walked over and got his house was like that right down the street. I got over to his house, walked in. He had a little bitty pot on the stove, and he had water boiling in it with a little bit of salt, and he had one crab at a time. And I looked at him and said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm boiling crabs." I said, "Oh, don't even think about it. Stop. Stop what you're doing. Don't ruin this." I went home, brought my pot back with all the Zatarain's crawfish boiled, and set it up and made it. And we boiled the crabs. I put potatoes, corn, hot sausage, everything I could find, mushrooms, fresh mushrooms, celery, garlic. And when it all came out, you let them soak and everything. It came out. He looked at me and says, "Man, this is so good. Where you learn this?" I said, "Well, is that how you boil them before?" He said, "That's how we've always boiled them." I said, "Yeah, just don't. You got crabs. Don't ruin them, you know."
So you converted
Right.
it.
Oh, yeah. But I found an easier way to do it. You get your potatoes, you get the little red potatoes. And you get the red potatoes and you get your corn and you get your hot sausage and your garlic or chop everything. The garlic, you take the garlic, the whole head, throw the whole head up in there. And then when the garlic cooks, you just take the garlic out and eat it. You could eat the garlic like that. And I found you put it in a pressure cooker. I have like an Instapot. And you put that in there and you get the water, you put enough water just to almost cover it. And then you put them on for 30 minutes. And at the end of 30 minutes, you open it up and throw all your shrimp in there and just close it for about 3 minutes. And the shrimp will cook. And in about 40 minutes, you got your seafood boil.
Wow. You're making Sarah hungry, I'll bet.
Somebody said they're coming to my house, Lance. Yeah, you go on my Facebook page and go on my food album, you'll see all that.
Wow. You're quite the connoisseur of cuisine for down there in the bayou.
When you grow up down here and your sister's got a restaurant.
Do they refer to that as the bayou down there? Is that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. But when you grow up down here and your sister owns a restaurant, you have to know how to cook.
Now, does she cook all that kind of stuff at the
yeah.
restaurant?
And everything she does is from scratch. Everything. I mean, when they do jambalaya, they start with the roux, but they go with the flour and the trinity, the bell peppers, the onions, and the garlic, and the celery, and they start going through all of that and cooking it down, and they get the consistency right. Then they start adding the stuff to it, the stock to it, and they keep going, and they get it to the point where they make a gumbo out of it.
Wow. Yeah, you're definitely in the right family. Now, is your sister cooking? Your mother taught her how to cook like that, or?
Actually, her mother-in-law taught her how to cook like that.
Oh, her mother.
She got married at 16, and I think she was either 14 or 16. I think it was 16. But they had restaurants in the family, that side of the family. So she was put right in the middle of the restaurant and learned it. And it was her restaurant basically for 30, 35 years that she ran it when they opened theirs. I walked in there one day and it was a Thursday afternoon and gumbo's always for Friday. So you're making the gumbo Thursday for Friday. And it was about a 40-gallon pot going. And this stuff's going. And I caught her at her prime mood. Because as I walked in, she walked over to stir it. And when she looked over, the big metal spoon was in it. And when she touched the spoon, it was hot. And I mean, the restaurant's full of people. She turned around, she took that spoon out all the way across the kitchen. And this is a big restaurant. All the way across the kitchen, hit the sink, bounced off the sink, landed on the floor. And she goes, who in the hell left the thing in here? She goes, what I tell you about putting the spoon in here and leaving it in here? And one of the guys started to walk over. She said, don't even think about picking it up. You leave it right where it's at. That's where I want it. You know?
Wow.
She says, I catch somebody leaving a spoon in here, you're going to be off at least for a couple of days. But that's how she ran her restaurant. And everybody knew her, and they came back and they say, oh, here she goes. You know.
Tim
All right,
Rion, how you doing? Great to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while.
I didn't start the
Yeah,
conversation about food. That was actually Sarah in
All
the
right,
chat
Tim.
that started that.
Yep.
What's up, Tim?
So did you make plans to take Sarah to Mardi Gras this year?
That was the first time I'm hearing about it. You make plans. She wants to go to Sturgis too.
Oh,
Well, Mardi Gras is closer than Sturgis.
But Sturgis is wilder.
Sturgis is in the summertime, right? Like
Yes.
August?
I don't remember what date, but yeah.
It's in the summer.
Bike week in Sturgis, yeah.
Oh, Lynn, yeah, that's the rose gold. If that's the color you got. That's what it looks like to me. But that's a nice color though.
Lynn says she thinks everybody here needs to head for Joe's for dinner.
Because I was
Better give
looking
me
for
some warning.
because I was looking for cherry gold and I could not find a freaking cherry gold iPad anywhere. So I wanted to see what it looked like. But if that's the color you got, I think that's rose gold. That is a nice color there.
I love that commercial with the three old ladies going down the hill on a sled.
They've actually got a couple of versions of it. One of the versions, they show them as little kids too.
Yeah, they fade in and fade out as yeah.
Yeah, they morph them in and out.
Yeah, if you got that pro version, that's a nice it's a pretty nice iPad. It's got the M2 chip in it. The tablets, like I said, tablets are a lot like phones, man. You're gonna get what you pay for. Especially when it comes to tablets, man. Because cheap tablets are the fucking worst.
Yeah, what about JDS's $40 tablet?
Dude, I don't know. I would still say that thing's junk. Just my opinion. I mean, it might be working good for him, but tablets, if they're cheap tablets, man, the processing power on those things is such crap.
Yeah.
Like,
I suppose it all depends what you want to do with it. So,
but like I said, you know, I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I've had a $200 phone for years. I'd never spend $1,000 on a phone." I'm like, use $1,000 phone, and I guarantee you'll never want to go back to a $200 phone again.
exactly.
Because there is a significant difference in how that phone operates and how it runs, and how responsive it is. Yeah, Lynn, that's going to be a good one for you. You'll like that.
Yeah, that one woman looks like she was the instigator. I still say they can't get back up the hill.
Was their osteoporosis, Joe?
Because of something.
Max said life
I
alert
couldn't make it
commercial.
back up the hill. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Joe said Max said that's a life alert commercial. That's funny.
And I'll tell you something I wish I would make more often, and I don't do it, and it's just because I'm lazy. It's actually because it's Friday and I'm stuck with football most of the time. And in basketball, I'll start doing Fridays too. But on Fridays, it's just a thing for seafood around here. You go get you some Alfredo sauce, and you get you some garlic and celery, and you put the Alfredo sauce, you put the garlic and celery and butter and saute it real good to where you're starting to be able to see through it. And then you take the Alfredo sauce and mix it in, put a little Cajun seasoning. And then when you get it really good and done, you take you about a half a pound of shrimp and peel them and throw them up in there and do that over pasta. And that's a cheap, fast meal because you get a pound of shrimp over here for $3.99, $4.99 a pound. And I mean, for about $8, $6, $7, $8, I mean, you'll gain weight if you keep doing it. And it doesn't take long to cook. You can do it in 35 minutes. Oh, I'm stuck here tomorrow till about noon
Mhm.
because they're spraying the apartment tomorrow. But I tell you, as soon as they walk in here and walk out, I'm taking that drone and running.
Heading out, huh?
What are
Yeah,
they
'cause
spraying for?
well, they spray for is monthly pest. They do it
Ah.
once a month,
Yeah.
Pest
and
control.
they've got this. Yeah, it's if you don't open the door for them and let them spray, they'll come in. And if somehow you don't let them spray, they'll put a $50 fine on you. Yeah, it's the stupid stuff they got.
What is it required to spray?
Well, yep, that's their requirement. It's in the lease. You have to allow them to spray once a month.
Honestly, I don't think the fining thing should be an issue, but I kind of agree with apartments doing that only because there's been times where apartment complexes have had a real bad outbreaks of bed bugs and different
You're
shit
right.
like that. And if you don't keep on top of it, it can get out of control really quick.
Yeah,
Because
about
there could be 4 apartments and 3 of them are clean as shit, and one of them could be really dirty with a lot of bugs, and then that will filter down into the other apartments.
right.
Yep. Yeah,
Well, my apartment doesn't have any because my son, before he was a police officer, when he was working fire department, he also worked for J. Roy Pest Control. So my apartment, I've got the thing over there spraying myself. So it's got suspend in here and everything.
Is there a link? No, he never put it in the thing. Hold on. I'll drop it in there.
We
for
had an
you.
incident about 4 years ago where they had a rat in. You knew it was either a rat or a squirrel. You could hear it scratching.
There
And
you go,
Justin
Andrew.
came over and he says, "Let me listen." And he listened to it. He said, "It's a rat or a squirrel, guarantee you." And we'd hear it in the middle of the night. I got it.
Did that not go in as a link? What the hell?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, because on my end, it's not showing you can click it.
It is.
Interesting. Oh, there it goes. For some reason, when I refreshed the chat, it worked. At first, it was showing it wasn't a link you could click. Hmm. Oh, it looks like Joe's printer guy there. Know what he went to go get?
Right.
You know how many packages I've gotten that they said you were supposed to sign for them, and fucking UPS
Yeah.
guy just left it at the door and walked off?
Well, I thought the funny one is the last time I did that, they said you have to sign for it. And I saw the guy, drive up on a little motor scooter, chuck it in the post box, and then I rushed down and said, "Am I supposed to sign for it?" He said, "No, it's all right."
Yeah, they don't give a crap because they don't want to haul it back to the damn thing. So what they'll do is they'll just put their own little fake signature in there and scribble in there.
Mm.
to satisfy the system, and then they take off. Just like back in the day, they used to ring your doorbell when you got a package. They don't even do that anymore. They just
Nope.
drop it and go. That was the link to get in, Max, you smartass.
Max.
Paul didn't put the link in the chat like he normally does.
I think he did put it in. I just don't think he.
Because it's not pinned, so.
Yeah.
Just so.
Bye.
Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Mad props. Ew.
Oh, nice. Sounds fun.
That must have been a horrible experience.
Well, and that's the thing too, is that bed bugs aren't necessarily because somebody's dirty either. They could go
I
to
know.
somebody's house, a hotel, and pick them up and bring them home unknowingly. And the next thing you know, their whole fucking house got infested with them. And then the only way to really get rid of bed bugs isn't even pesticides. What they have to do is they come in and they seal the whole house up, the windows and everything, and they have to heat everything up to like over 100, was 130, 150 degrees. And they come in and they just fucking bake the inside of your house because they can't survive past a certain temperature. And then you have to take all your shit out and get rid of it because you don't know if they're hiding or what. It's just, yeah, it's a big old fucking nightmare with bed bugs. And those fucktards will eat you alive too.
Hmm.
That's why every time
Those
I
are
go
heavy
into a
box.
every time I go in a hotel room, I always go along the edges of the mattress somewhat. Because that shit worries me too, going into a hotel.
Hello, Andrew.
What's up, Paul? Your assistant let me in.
What's
Why
that?
are you looking at it like you got buyer's remorse? It's like-
Me?
like looking at the box
Wore
like,
out bringing it in. And then, Loki had a seizure right after I brought it in.
Oh, wow.
Things you were looking over at the
Is he
box.
okay?
Fuck, what did I get into?
He's
Is
okay
he
now.
okay?
Yeah,
Are
he'll
you-
have him. When he gets really excited, sometimes he'll trigger it.
Are
And it
you
lasts for
okay?
about 2 minutes.
Paul, one of Paul's dogs has bad seizures too.
Yeah, Gracie, my beagle. Yeah.
She hasn't had any in a while, has she?
No, it's about once every 3 months or 6 months. Whatever.
Lynn, one hotel that is good with dogs is Residence Inn.
Okay.
David said, "Go ahead and open it up and set it up, Joe. It's only like 8 screws." He wants to see it.
I'm coming. Going.
Did you
Still
get a
dealing
haircut,
with a
Joe?
dog.
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Looks
cut it
good.
this morning. Yeah, I cut it this
Yeah.
morning because I was going to the dermatologist and I wanted to make sure she could see everything. And she was real good looking, so I wanted to look better. So when she rubbed her nice hands all over me and I paid her $10, I enjoy it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't mind paying her $10 every 6 months to rub her hands all over me.
Hmm.
Look at Dominic.
Tibbs.
Dominic went,
Tim would have a smart comment right
Hello.
about now.
I heard that demonetized part just happened.
Yep, demonetized.
Demonetized.
Exactly, Lynn. You got
okay now?
yourself a mobile house, so you're good.
Yeah.
You're not staying in a hotel.
Yeah, Lynn's got that
Hey,
busher.
Hodges, is that Chinese? Japanese or Asian?
No,
up,
he's
JD?
he's working. He's not eating. He's working on project.
Oh, I thought I saw him with
That's like a paintbrush.
I'm painting fence.
Oh.
The
from
one to
one
put.
angle, I thought I saw chopsticks.
Yeah. They were. Well, Yeah.
And where he's holding the what he's painting, I thought he had dinner in his hand. I'm like, what's
Yeah.
It was the Anchor Made
M5C.
M5C, Bill. I'm not super familiar with that brand.
Box was in a box.
Anchor Mint's supposed to be very, very good.
Well, the three I've heard the most about is like Bamboo, Ender, Flash Forge, and the other one David has, I can't think of offhand.
Bamboo.
Anchor Make.
So I thought Davis was a little bit older. I thought.
David's got all the latest printers, dude.
Yeah.
He's got a fleet of printers.
Correction, Birdman. David,
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about him. I was talking about AZ. yeah.
Arizona.
I see,
Yeah.
Dave.
AZ don't buy cheap ass printers either. His printers
No.
are
I
Oh,
don't.
but the
I don't
best.
blame him.
they're
don't
like
blame him.
$1,000, $2,000
Would-
printers. He buys all the
Would you,
expensive ass ones. the
Paul
high-end ones.
Murray? Would you ever consider buying a 3D printer?
No, I wouldn't consider flying FPV either. No,
I didn't know if you'd just do it once, just to see what it's like.
no,
What about a simulator?
no.
Wow,
Well, first you'd have to figure out how to download it.
it's called his cell phone.
Again, that's the monumental task.
Oh yeah,
Paul has no interest in flying FPV either.
Oh, no interest.
have you thought about it?
I'm curious.
Hodges,
Nope.
you're curious
I'm
about what,
curious.
Dominic?
Dominic's
if-
curious.
I'm curious.
Dominic is still on the borderline between young and old, where he's curious, but
I'm heading into old fart territory though.
yeah,
I have qualified at 55. I've qualified as an old fart, but I'm at the apprentice level of old farts.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the Prusa and the Vorons. Yeah, that's another one.
Oh, look at there.
Hey, Tim Wren. Tim Rehan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
David, the Voron, that was the one that you did where you rewired it all and shit, and it was just oh my god. I thought that's the same one I'm thinking about. That was the one that was giving him hell. He was constantly tweaking it and fixing it.
Lynn liked your version of
Ooh.
getting old, Dominic.
Hodges, David, Arizona thinks you're gonna get married.
Yeah, no. I've done that twice already. I ain't doing it anymore.
Why get married when he's already got the cake?
Yeah. What's that
Got
thing?
the milk already.
Yeah, why buy the milk when you already got the cow? Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God, I hope you just didn't refer to her as a cow.
No.
Notice I said he had the milk, not the cow.
Talking semantics.
Well, I think that, Paul, my point being is you're kind of an unofficial couple, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, you're just in for the good friendship, right?
Yeah, that's about it. I think that's what all she's in for
Somebody
too.
to hang with, somebody to do things with. Yep.
Called being a life. That's what you call a life partner. Not married, but you're
Yeah, but I
pretty
still
much
got,
doing everything.
Hey, Gitchy.
I still got my freedom though.
Hello again.
Hi, Gitchy.
Up, get you. I did,
Ben.
Tim. I smashed it twice. It doesn't seem to stick.
Mad Prop
Say
says,
what?
marriage is for fools. Trust me, I am one.
Lynn said the saying is, "Why buy the cow?
Yeah,
when you
okay.
get
Why
the
buy
milk
the
for
cow?
free."
Yeah. I do something that way anyways. Yeah.
Well, it's almost free.
Cool. Christmas thing.
Tim, did you run over the like button?
You have to twist it.
I know.
Yep, Tim hit the like button, yep.
Paul, did you land on the like button with your drone?
No,
Mhm.
Did you hit the like button?
why? I like myself.
Yeah.
That's kind of like me standing up here in front of the camera going, hey, look at me, look at me.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Justin's little girl is just all want to taking care of daddy. Oh, she stuck her tongue out. What's her name, Justin?
I think he muted
Yeah.
us.
Oh, let me see.
Oh,
I
no.
know what it is. Let me see the tap. I think I know how it works. Hold on.
Captain Joe, how long ago did you order that?
You have to push it down.
Lynn's
2 days.
Oh, 2 days. All right.
Lynn's either talking to Murray or Hodges. I'm
Careful
not sure.
with it because it's.
Paul does what twice a day?
I don't know.
Yeah, her name is still Aubrey.
Aubrey. Okay. She's a
Just
little
what-
cutie.
We were just making sure it was still.
You know, have you had the talk with her about when she starts bringing boys around? They got to get past you
No.
first.
She's not even at that age yet.
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying her being young because she's so much younger than the other two. The other two are going to become teenagers.
Now, how old are you? How old is all your kids?
15, 14, and 9.
Oh, it's getting close to that dangerous age.
Ooh. Soon the oldest is going to be driving.
Oh, God help us all.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's over there and not here.
Hmm. Yep, same.
She's got the attention of a freaking gnat.
Goldfish.
I don't know which is shorter.
It's like Dory off of freaking.
Oh, from Nemo?
Yeah.
Finding Nemo? I think Paul Murray remembers that movie. Finding Nemo?
I've heard of it, but I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not. You got to remember, I'm 71
Yeah,
years
that's
old.
right.
Yeah, but you've heard of it.
Yes.
That's my point.
Hello.
Hey, Rod, how you doing?
Live.
Not too bad.
Oh, Justin's
So-
got some antler ears behind him.
Ah. Let me kill my YouTube. There we go.
Yours, for some reason.
There. Rod, I
isn't
heard
twisting down, but Kelsey's is.
Carnival Cruise that came back to Charleston, everybody that parked in the
Yeah.
parking lot.
Just be careful.
Flooded
with those.
cars.
They're really messy.
I'm not surprised considering how much rain was in that storm.
What is it?
Hey, Joe,
Yes.
I got something today too,
What you got?
but mine's a lot smaller than yours.
He's
they
holding
are,
it up
aren't
on
they?
the screen there, Joe.
That's the module?
Yeah, they
It's the
are.
Holy-
ID.
Yeah, it's the Holy Stone remote ID module. Little bugger.
Justin C. Mad Props in the chat.
I might still use my solution to the thing though.
Hmm.
It might get powered, it might get turned
Exactly.
on, and it might be laying on the ground when you find it. Right where I took off.
Well, that's always a good thing. It's where you left it.
Yeah. The hell with them. If I fly an FPV, that thing laid at my feet's close enough for them. You're never flying an FPV
Oh,
drone very far away anyways.
Drone Worship's not a fan of RID.
Yeah, I know. He's not.
What's up, Drone Worship?
I'm gonna buy a module just to put on Dan's
Hey,
truck.
Dan, how you doing?
It should put it on a Dan's bike.
So I'm curious, how long did it take from ordering that to
2
getting
days.
it?
2 days. It was off Amazon.
It's like that bike's hauling, or that drone's hauling ass down I-4.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot Rod, you're lucky SOB. If you ordered that a few months ago, it would have been 4 months.
Yeah, I
Could have
know.
been.
I know. It wasn't bad price wise. It was $89. Not the
'Cause I
50
looked
that
at
they
it-
said they would all be, but
Because I looked at it back in August, I'm like, it says not till February.
Mhm.
I'm like,
apparently they got them in stock. So now I can be legal.
I think the problem was getting the chips to do it.
Maybe. I doubt it. Because not even remote ID doesn't require that much power, and it's probably just regular Wi-Fi or Bluetooth chips, to be honest.
I think they're, aren't they?
Drone Worship.
What's Dan talking about?
Dude, that's a perfect idea. Slap one in my backpack and just go like 200 miles an hour on my bike.
Yeah, there you
When they pull
go.
me over,
You gotta
I'll be like, whoops, I forgot to turn it off.
you got a perfectly good thing to fuck with them now, Dan.
I think Justin would go
Just
200
get a
miles an hour
module
on
and
a
drive
bike.
around with the damn thing. Then everybody that's got that little silly little app is going to be like, hey, there was a drone doing 80 mile an hour down I-4.
You ever ride a motorcycle there, Paul Murray?
What's that?
Ever ride a motorcycle?
I used to have motorcycles. Back when I was young and crazy.
Would you have done like 200?
Hell no.
Okay.
You know, the sad part of it is back years ago when you rode a motorcycle, you were taking not only your life in your hands, but I remember going down through downtown and some lady didn't see me coming and she pulled right out in front of me and I had everything I could do is stop before I hit her. And she's got these big eyes. When she saw me, she just froze. It's like, yeah.
There should be very thin bones, like very thin, like a needle. Watch for them because I couldn't find them.
What?
Actually, I like Dan's idea. Hey, Dan, you should do that one. That idea I actually like. Put it in his backpack and drive around the airport. I actually like that idea.
So, Joe, what are your pre-thoughts on the 3D printer?
I won't know till I start printing.
Easy to put together so far?
It's easy to put together. You just got to make sure you do it right.
Yeah.
Is there any other way than right?
Well, you got to follow the step-by-step instructions. That takes just a little bit of
My brother wouldn't be right.
You know, Rod, some people would put it together backwards.
My brother's an engineer, and he would mess it up putting it together.
Ooh. What do you think you're going to print with it?
Whatever he likes.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna print is a battery holder for charging for the Avata.
Well, that should work.
It's a little It holds 4 batteries and the bar goes on the inside.
I think you can get a whole bunch on, I think it's Thingiverse.
Yeah. Well, they actually, Anchor Make gives you a couple 100,000 of them too.
Wow. I'm surprised you gave you that money. So how'd your paint come out there, Hodges?
It's got to dry now. Then I got to drill some holes in it so I can feed wires through it. Trying to make chain link fence.
Dan,
I'm using this for chain link, right?
that's small chain link.
Yeah.
Can-
You know, Dan, God love you, man.
Okay, who has the faster bike, Rod or Dan?
Not me. I don't ride motorcycles. Never
You
have. Haven't.
Never?
Never.
I tried it when I was younger, but no, it's not really not my thing.
Rode on the back of the bike with my grandpa, but no, never rode the bike.
Saved my money, bought a Kawasaki 900, paid cash for it. Had it for 2 weeks. I'm driving on Interstate 10 going towards Gonzales, Louisiana. Middle of the night. The guy's riding up behind me and he's getting closer and closer and closer. And it's nighttime. And I'm saying, I hope he sees me. And he saw me at the last minute before he clipped the bike.
Yes.
And I came off the bike at about 60 miles an hour.
Oh, he
and
did clip
bounced
the bike.
around. Well, he came across, he just touched the back of it, enough to knock me off of it. And I was lucky enough that this was back in the days where everybody wore leather and I had blue jeans and all of that. So I bounced around twice, and as I hit the third time on my back, I had a big thick leather jacket on. I grabbed my legs to hold on, and I slid on my back probably about 40 yards, 50 yards. And the guy stopped, came out, come to find out his name was Brad Glazer of Glazer Steel, and paid for my bike. It became a good friend, actually, and got me to the hospital. And I didn't have any, I had bruises. That was it. I was lucky. I was really lucky. And the bike was completely tore up. And he paid for the bike, gave me extra money for the bike. And my mom said, "You're gonna go buy another one?" I said, "Oh, hell no." That was enough. That was enough for
Learned
me.
my
Oh, hell
lesson.
no.
Yep.
Yep, that's enough.
And then when I was in Hawaii, I bought a moped because everybody had them, right? So I go, the first day I get it, I go up, and I'm in the Marine Corps. I'm in my uniform, go up to the base, pull in, everybody's waiting to see the moped. I hit the brakes, hit the grass, slid into the wall. I said, "Okay, am I supposed to be doing this?"
Yeah, you're supposed to stay on 4 wheels, not 2 wheels.
Yeah, you
Now,
get
after
up.
that, I was
That-
fine.
Mad props, that's crazy.
Yeah, the moped would go 35 miles an hour. And I had a friend of mine says, "You want it to go faster?" I said, "How you make it go faster?" He says, "Bring it over to the shop. We'll fix it." I went over. He said, "It's going to cost you, I think it was like $50. We bored it out, put a bigger piston in it, and that sucker would go 65.
Yeah.
A moped at 65 is scary. I'm just telling you.
What's scarier, a fast motorcycle or a moped at 65?
Moped at 65.
I paid at 65, I'd agree.
But I used to take the hill going up the base, and I'd be going up the hill at 50 miles an hour, passing cars. They look at me like, "How the hell are you doing this?"
Well, because I'm crazy. Just a little. Hey, Rod, do you see what Mad Props put in the chat? Rod?
Yeah, launched the spark and tried to grab it. You know, trying to grab something with spinning props is not a very good idea.
No.
Gitchy likes dirt bikes. I didn't know that. She likes to
What
live
was
on
it?
the edge.
What was it?
Well, if you're not living on the edge, you've got too much room.
What she said? Gitchy says she a dirty girl. What?
No, dirt bikes.
Oh, okay. I thought
Dirt
she
bikes,
was a
those
dirty
are
girl.
fun, she said.
What was it, Gary that got clipped by, his fingers clipped by a prop at South Florida Drone Meetup?
No, it was Beauchart, Jim.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jim Beauchart, thank you.
They're both Canadian.
Actually,
Probably related.
mad props. You should have told him go over to the airport and see if you can stop one of the props on those planes.
Yeah.
Maybe they'd actually thought about it.
I just remembered something that moped, after I had the piston bore out, the new piston put in, the head born out, the new piston put in, my wife wanted to learn how to ride it. So I was trying to teach her. I said, "Now you got to realize it's going to take off fast on you." And she's standing next to me, and she takes off on it real quick and kind of loses control of it. And it catches me on my pants, and it went around me, rolled over me, and drugged me a little bit. And I said, "You're not riding it either." So I've had my share of attacks with mopeds and stuff.
Gitzy said that too, Joe, but shh, it's a secret. Haha.
For being a dirty girl.
Oh, hey now, watch out now.
And that spark may be worse because it's probably spinning the props faster because it's small.
Well, yeah,
So
it
it's
is
probably
small.
higher RPM on the prop. So that would freaking hurt like hell.
The Spark is more solid body than the.
Okay, Gitchy, you have a good evening.
Yep, see you
Good night,
again.
Gitchy. Have fun, Gitchy.
Oh, by the way, Paul, Angie said, say Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, how's she doing?
No, not bad. She's going to try and get on one day this week.
Yeah.
With you?
Who? Angie.
Yeah, get on with you.
Get on here. Come on here.
Ah. Thought you meant so you and her can talk FaceTime.
Yeah. Yeah, she texted me last night.
Good night, Gitchy.
Johnny's getting better at takeoffs, Joe. He sent me a video today.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. He got his show tonight too.
He didn't shoot 50 feet in the air when he took off.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
The beginnings of learning throttle management.
Nope. JD, nope.
JD says you got any stories to
I'm
share?
still looking, JD, so. So, you working before Christmas there, Hodges?
Well, I got 2 signs or 2 removed, though. That's all they are. We got another one today. Well, 2 today, I guess, to remove. One in Elmer, one in town here. But
I didn't
no,
didn't know if there were any aerial pictures or aerial video.
I don't get much this time of year, so. Especially if we got snow now, nobody wants to see everything white, so.
There is a third option. You could do an aerial of your own house.
Yeah. Got too many trees and wires around my place. Can't even fly out of my backyard. There's no room.
So you can't take off and just go straight up?
Nope.
There must be a small gap.
Wow.
That's what a chainsaw's for.
Yeah.
Go buy a chainsaw.
I wanted to get the tree down, but the city wouldn't let me. Because it's half
Oops,
on.
it fell over in the wind. Sorry.
Yeah, a couple of copper nails. It'll be down in a couple of years.
What pole saw's for?
I wanted to put a dwarf red maple in because the tree I got here now is a maple, but it's taller than my house. But I wanted a dwarf red maple. It only goes about 15 feet, right? I was going to replace it. No, they wouldn't let me cut down. Can't cut down a living tree here in St. Thomas.
I'd rather just
I'm
not
gonna-
have
I'm
a
gonna-
trees around my house at all.
Yeah.
What is that, Joe?
Now, Justin, I'm gonna send you something. I was gonna try to show it to you, but I
Uh-huh.
think it'd be better to show you this. They got a diagram in number. I'm glad I watched the how-to video on this already. But the guy, they got number 5 shows how to plug the cable in, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's got an X by one, it's got the mark by the other, the yes by the check by the other. They're exactly the same. I mean, it's like,
Are the
where was
cables?
this
But
made
what
at?
do they go? What do they go to?
No, it goes right here, one there and one there, but they only go in one way. And it don't make sense because wait till you see this picture.
All right.
You okay, Paul Murray?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought you froze for a second.
I looked down at it to make sure I didn't miss a step, and I went, "What?"
Are the colors on the cable different? Or the colors on the cable the same?
Everything's the same.
Unless there's a like really tiny symbols on the cable somewhere.
Well, it's a lot better than my eyes. A lot better than mine. If I got it in right, I know. Yeah, just send it to you. But it's like, I mean, this thing is perfectly identical. I know what it is. It might not be. When you look at it, you'll see what I mean. It's showing the two different sides. It's actually two different sides, but you can barely make it out.
Did they make it so you need a microscope? No, a magnifying glass?
No, they make it that you need a flashlight to look at it. That's what when I used to work in the military, we used to do inspections. I'd always tell somebody, take a flashlight and put it over the area and make sure you got the right serial number, because a 0 might be an 8. You know,
Oh, yeah.
double
Do you have
check like
two?
that.
Do you have 2 different length cables?
No. But they're in right. I'm gonna double check them, but I'm pretty sure they're right. They only fit one way.
Well, then what are you worried about?
It's right.
I mean, you're gonna know when you turn the motherfucker on. It's either gonna work or it's gonna fry.
I turn it on, don't work. I know it's wrong. I just don't
We
want to
don't
turn it on and they go.
We
That's
don't
the
want
other
to fry,
option. I don't want it to smoke at me.
don't want to fry the motherboard either.
Sometimes that's the only way to tell, though. Just plug her in.
I did that one time with a core stereo. Thought I had everything right. Turned it on and went. I went, oh damn.
Oops.
Oops. My bad. That was when they first came out with the floating grounds.
I think that was a while ago, wasn't it, Hodges?
What's that?
The float when they came out with the floating ground for stereos.
Yeah.
And automobiles.
7 area code sent a photo. And someone with a 587 area code sent a long message.
So Paul, how much do you pay that assistant to
Yeah.
talk to you? And is she good looking?
It's an Apple iPhone telling me on the thing, so yeah.
Oh, I thought you were paying her 20 cents
Yeah.
a day. She might be good looking, Rod. Not sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that background.
Oh, mine.
Yes,
Yeah, that's one of my sunrise pictures.
it's a good sunrise.
Yeah, I got several. I use XSplit. to do that. So
I heard TJ went all the way to Maddie's and then Maddie wasn't feeling well.
when was
burned up.
that?
Huh?
Today?
Today.
Today?
Yeah, this morning. This morning or yesterday, one or the other. They were gonna fly and I guess he didn't fly.
That means
TJ
Maddie's.
said
That
that-
means
TJ
Maddie's really sick if he's not
TJ
good.
said it was because of the weather, though.
Oh,
raining.
was it? That I could believe. Probably windy.
I see what's his name there died too. I meant to say yesterday. That Dwayne, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Let's see, he passed away. Eh?
Oh, really?
Wait,
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that one.
Dog
Yeah.
the bounty hunter?
Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard of him.
Yeah. Well, he was 70 years old too, though. But I mean, it's not that old, but still, he was 70.
I think he had cancer.
I'm
too.
surprised that wasn't all over the news.
Yeah.
Literally haven't
Well,
seen
he-
anything on that.
And apparently he's one of the best bounty hunters in the country.
Yeah.
How did that not make the news?
Didn't say what he died from, but yeah.
I think he had cancer.
Yeah.
That much I know. So my first thing is gonna be the Avada stand, maybe, or group.
That thing there, do you have to level the bed and all that crap on it or what?
It's all self-leveling.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
It said it takes about 15 minutes to self-level.
Yeah. Dwayne Chapman, that's it.
It is not true.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, because I couldn't find a single news story about it.
Chapman's publicist told lead stories on December the 13th.
yeah.
He's alive and well.
Yeah, he
Uh,
had another one back in 2019 that said he died.
Yep.
Yeah, last one he was
Not
in,
passed away.
last month he was just at a courthouse in Florida. Yeah, that's
Well,
dog.
Yeah, because his Wikipedia page, nothing has said that he's died.
Yeah.
And your Wikipedia page, they'll update that shit within like an hour after somebody dies.
They even fake it even well before somebody's died.
Yeah, I don't see a single news story about it, so it must be fake.
Fake
Yeah.
news.
I'm thinking that's the deep fake.
That's not
Deep fake.
deep fake. The deep fakes are videos.
Well, some people do them with the articles too.
Yeah. Ooh. Be a little windy tomorrow.
Max, what are you doing, Max?
I don't know.
what's Max talking about?
Justin?
Is he always saying I'm eating all the time and I don't?
He says, how much food does Justin spit
Been on
out?
the microphone.
Like literally all I had today was 3 frozen burritos and a Pop-Tart. That was it. That's all I've eaten all day today.
After your experience the other day or yesterday, I can understand that.
I don't eat a lot to begin with. I don't. There was some. The way it started was because I was always eating my dinner on camera when I first started live stream, because it was always around dinner time. So everybody started with this whole, I eat all the time, and I really don't. I'll either eat breakfast or lunch and dinner, and that's it. I don't eat 3 times a day, and sometimes I don't eat all day to the point where I start getting the shakes when it's dinner time because I haven't eaten them.
Yeah.
I'll literally sit all day and not eat a fucking thing.
Well, in high school, I used to eat lunch during English class. Because that was the only time we could eat lunch.
You gotta eat something to keep your blood sugar at a regular.
Yeah.
Smoking says,
Smoking.
I just stopped reading the National Enquirer.
Yeah.
No,
Who is-
who's on Facebook?
Good point there.
Well, actually, Facebook's one of the worst ones for death hoaxes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
where that's usually where they go viral. That and Twitter.
Mm.
A lot of the death
Yeah,
hoaxes
a lot
I
of
see
shit
usually
posting on
come from
Twitter.
Facebook.
That's what I love about it.
Mad Prop says he eats 5 meals a day.
Yeah, actually,
So-
the doctors say that's actually better for you.
Yeah, just
More,
having
more,
small,
more than small.
Five
small
small.
meals
Yeah.
where you're grazing for most of the day.
Because some people are eating 5 smaller meals a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
works
find when I
better
do
for the
that, I lose weight.
digestive system.
Yeah, when I eat like that, I
Tim-
lose weight.
Tim Rehard, maybe it's time to check what medication it changed medication. Unless it's working.
See, this is where the fun starts. Now, once I get everything hooked up, I gotta register everything.
3 meals and 2 coffees for me.
I read an interesting article yesterday that love to hear your guys' opinion. But apparently,
Mm.
and this is on Meta,
Mm-hmm.
apparently people are just not interested in the whole virtual reality stuff.
Oh, interesting.
It
Well,
was
I
a tech
think
article that was saying,
Uh,
yeah, people just aren't
Because
they're not selling what they were selling, and it was basically going, yeah, it's going to end up like 3D TVs,
what was
little
it
niche
last,
that nobody likes.
what was it last year that they were saying everybody was gonna go to
Yeah,
virtual
yeah,
reality, do meetings,
yeah.
do all
well,
that?
the biggest thing I think with virtual reality
Watch out.
is that it's not popular. It's you know how many people I've heard say I don't want to buy those because they're connected to Facebook.
Mm.
It's just Facebook has a bad reputation and people don't like them. And since they bought Meta, or what was it? They bought was it
No, they
Oculus?
renamed themselves, and yes,
Yeah,
they bought
but
Oculus.
that's what I'm saying. When they bought Oculus, so a lot of people got turned off on them. And I think
Going
that's
in,
what
if
it
I
is.
don't
I
come
think
out,
it's
call.
more Facebook's reputation than anything.
I guess
People
we'll
just don't
see,
trust them.
since Apple's about to make some.
Well, I've heard the complaints about the Apple ones, how they're way overpriced.
Oh,
Because
of
aren't they
course.
like $2,000 or $3,000 or something ridiculous?
Not sure.
When you could get like a Oculus one for like a really good one for like $700-800.
All I
think
know is
there's-
we're about to make 120,000 HoloLenses. Because that's how many the U.S. Army's ordering.
Yeah, I think Oculus just gotta. I think when Facebook bought them, I think it just tanked their reputation. Is what it was. That's just my theory behind it.
Could be.
Because I've
It's an
heard a lot
interesting
of.
theory.
Because I've asked a lot of people, are you interested in getting the VR? And once they mention Facebook, it's like they have no interest in it at that point.
Do you want to have a wire connected to your head? Or do you want to run out of battery every
No.
2 hours? It has its limitations.
Everything
Short-
has limitations.
Short term kinds of things, okay. But I don't know that people want to pay that much money for something that is only a couple of hours of entertainment. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
Hey, JD, don't give me shit about the stuff I eat. I've seen the stuff you eat at your computer. Seriously, you be eating a lot of junk food. Don't let him fool you.
White Castle's worse.
Oh, you gotta love the sliders.
Yeah.
Wait,
They
is
slide
White Ca-
in on the way in and they slide out on the way out.
So White Castle's in Florida?
No.
Oh.
They're from where I'm from, which is Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio,
I
Michigan.
thought
Yeah.
they built one in Florida recently.
Yeah, I think they did.
Let me see here. I think they did.
Because I know there's one just down from Lucas Oil in Indianapolis.
Yeah, they started in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, they put 2 in Orlando. Yeah, there's 2 locations in Orlando now.
'Cause I heard in South Carolina they want to put Whataburger.
There's a White Castle and a White Castle Crave and Go. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it doesn't
What?
have inside seating or something. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I don't
just the
know. Maybe.
drive-through.
What's up, Don?
I was gonna say, because I remember seeing a news story not too long ago where they were talking about they put a White Castle in, and the line was like wrapped around for like a mile and a half to get in there. And I was pretty sure it was somewhere around here.
Because as of like I want to say 8 years ago when Albany got Sonic, the first Sonic, the line was like a mile long. They had to have a cop out front directing traffic.
Everybody's bodies are different, JD.
Yep.
Exactly, Justin.
Hey, Don Mudball, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yep.
Well, jump in the time machine. Go back, put it together, and then come back up here.
I only hit my head twice under there.
Oh, down on the floor, were you?
Yeah.
Under the table,
Yep.
okay.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off, so we're gonna see you guys. I gotta go.
Guess.
Behind
Let
you.
me guess.
fla-
Coffee.
How fast do you have to flap your arms to take off?
Oh, really fast.
Really fast?
Uh,
Okay.
You
Just
going
like
for going for coffee, Hodges?
Yeah, I'll go for God.
that.
Okay, Paul, we'll see you in the morning.
Buy
Later,
the
Paul.
coffee.
Oh, come on. I had to ask that question.
Yep.
That's just my computer brain being literal like computers do. I've been around them way too many years.
Mm.
This is the problem with AI. It takes things literal sometimes, and it's just like,
Yep. You got to explain it.
exactly. Like, wait a second, I didn't mean that.
So you wouldn't try it again then, Don? Don tried White Castle, was not impressed.
We have power.
They're teeny tiny burgers, so you
I've
gotta-
never been.
Well, you can get White Castles in the freezer
well, yeah, that too.
in a box set at like Sam's Club, Walmart.
Rod, there's a place that used to be here called Crystals.
Yeah.
You know much about it?
Mm-mm.
McRibs
Just
are
another fast
disgusting,
food.
Max.
Just another fast food place.
Hey. I might have that for lunch.
Those are gross, McRibs.
McRibs, actually, I liked McRibs at McDonald's. Those were good. What I really like, at least in a burger, is mushroom Swiss at Hardee's.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, a good mushroom Swiss burger is good.
Mm-hmm.
Say, Tim Rehan, what state you in?
Was in southern Michigan, but I don't know where he
Ah.
moved to.
I'm not a big fan of Swiss, but I do like a good mushroom Swiss burger every once in a while.
Okay,
Or
good
go to
pick.
Five Guys, get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Five Guys is good.
Five
It's
Guys
fucking
is good.
Oh, Five
expensive,
Guys.
though.
Expensive as hell. Yeah.
I've heard burgers and pizza is good at Five Guys.
Well, that's one hell of an instruction manual. Look at the size of that sucker.
It's
It's
all the
like
way
watching. It's like the old time daily newspaper.
It's almost
I'm
from
telling
Joe's,
you.
almost from Joe's belly button, almost to the top of his head.
Oh, Tim moved across the street, so he's south of Detroit. In between Detroit and the Ohio border. At least that's where he used.
Oh,
Tim was the one that was getting the lap band not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
How'd that go, Tim? So last time I saw him, he was doing the 2-week liquid diet or whatever, and we were all teasing him
Yeah.
about it. He was having a good time in the chat. We were telling him all our favorite foods. He was getting mad.
because I
Don
do
likes
know,
to hit the local joints. He doesn't like the chain food.
He's not wrong. When I used to travel, I always looked for little hole in the wall places that were not chain places, because I'll just say for 20 years, I traveled like 70% of my time for work. There's only so many times you can eat at those places. I tell everybody I would have killed for a can of SpaghettiOs. Everybody else is like, oh, but we like to go to the restaurant on the week. Well, try going to that same restaurant every fucking day for a month.
We have a Culver's here, Tim. My old boss took me there one day for lunch. It was pretty good.
Yeah, the Hardee's mushroom and Swiss. That's the one.
we have Culver's, but I've never been.
Culver's is really good.
It was
I've-
really good the one time I went there.
Yeah, they have
Well,
good. They have good
I'll-
food, and they have a variety of food. Is the
Here
other
comes
part.
Tim on the
Justin,
channel.
Justin, you were asking. Well, here he comes.
Oh, Tim, how you
Hey.
doing, buddy?
Tim,
Guys,
howdy.
Been a
Wow,
long
that's
time since you've been on live.
Tim?
yeah, every time I try and when I see that you posted something, it's usually either you guys are gone. One time I clicked on it and I was just getting ready to join and you said, "Well, goodbye, everybody."
Yeah, Paul has that tendency of doing it.
Yeah, that's
What?
quick.
been there.
Justin.
I've done the same thing.
Justin is the king of the 4 and 5 hour live stream.
Takes Paul about 5
Uh,
seconds to turn the live stream off.
I thought that was Tim Jackson.
And then you get the interrupted goodbye. He's like, "All right, everybody, I'll see you."
Right.
And then it's
I'll see ya.
just gone.
How many hours were you on last night, Justin? 3 or 4
I don't
hours.
even know, to be honest with you.
I'll go and have a look.
Justin was on a few hours.
Can't remember, to be
So-
honest with you. Wasn't paying attention to the time.
Tim, where'd you get that picture behind you?
The Mackinac Bridge.
I'm not sure.
Did you
Probably-
take it?
Probably not.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
I wonder
looked
if
it
you
up.
could fly out on the island.
I do have some nice pictures of the bridge, but I think that was one I got online.
I don't
bought-
know that either, Rod, whether they allow you to fly drones over on Mackinac Island. I don't know.
Only one way to find out. Ask them.
Oh, this was Tim last night. This was pretty funny.
Yeah,
Nah.
this is. Oh, yeah.
Don was
Oh.
he was trying he was trying to pronounce a soup and he kept screwing up the name.
Oh, yum soup.
And so him and Don were going back and forth, and Don clicked it all while he was on the live stream.
Still, to this day, can't make tom yum soup. I don't know how to do it.
Yum.
Me guignon.
That
Tom
shit.
yum
Yum.
soup. Tom Yum soup. Cream of Tom Yum guy, yeah. And he's fucking doing it as we speak, the little cunt. Tom Yum. Sorry. Oh my god, he's fucking getting it all. Yeah, it's fucking. And I still, to this day, can't make Tom Yum soup. I don't
Tom Yum soup. How hard can it be?
He kept saying "Cum Young sauce."
Yeah, he was trying to pronounce it and he kept screwing it up.
Tammy. Hi, Tammy Jane.
Oh, we got.
Hey, Tammy, how you
What's
going?
up, Tammy?
Yeah. Tom Yum soup. How hard can it be? Really?
And so everybody was coming in the chat writing stupid shit. They were like, cream of some young guy. So then Tim was repeating what they were writing in the chat. And then Don was catching those clips.
You have to realize like half the restaurants in Melbourne are Chinese.
Welcome, Tammy Jean.
Oh,
Welcome.
that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess Max did a sly comment last night there, Justin.
What?
Yep.
Did Max do a
Clip
sly
away,
comment
Tammy.
last
Clip
night?
away.
While Tim was trying to pronounce "Cum Young soup."
Yeah. 6 letters in. There are 6 letters in the name of that soup. COMYUM. How hard can it be? Really?
Oh, yeah. Tammy's always clipping shit.
Yeah. Clip away, Tammy. We've got an absolute.
And then she takes screenshots of chats too.
Yeah.
So she can
We
say
have a
those.
bevy of them.
I think Tammy wants a blooper reel.
What's a
she
what?
does.
If we did a blooper reel, we'd be
Blooper
going
reel.
for 3 hours.
She does them on her end of the year show. She
Alexa's
always does
got-
like a little.
Yeah,
blip with
that would be 5 hours long.
Like if you watch her one live stream she did, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Or she showed her and Max naked on everybody's chat or live stream.
So, Tim, what kind of drone you fly?
Yeah, the one that I fly the most is Phantom 4 Pro.
Good drone.
That was my first drone.
I don't know what he's doing, David.
Yeah, I like the Air 2.
I have a couple of cheaper ones, but I don't
You read
fly
the
them very
chat?
often.
David said, "What the hell is Joe doing? He's not done yet."
No, I'm leveling it.
Mr. Jackson has entered the chat.
Hey, Tim's in the chat.
What's up, Tim?
Hi,
Mr.
Tim.
He must have had his ears burning there, Justin.
Tim, were you lurking?
Yes, I did go back and watch it, Tammy.
I don't see Tim in the chat.
Oz
Yeah.
American. He's
Oz American.
changed his name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking for American Aussie.
What's up, Jonathan?
So apparently you can only change your name so many times before it sticks permanently.
Well, I think it's 2 times every 15 days or something like that.
I don't know.
I don't know why it's such a big issue. They should just let you change it as you want to. But if you've had the same name for a really long time and then you change it, it takes a while for the algorithm to pick up on the new name. But you
Yeah.
can always put in somebody's old channel name and it will still come up with their, even though they changed it.
Hi, Aubrey.
Okay, yeah, it's working.
It's so soft since you got a cut today.
No, Mom, just straighten.
Can y'all hear it?
Yep.
No. I can't hear it.
Y'all can hear me, but y'all don't hear it.
I hear
Because
you.
Zoom's noise cancellation. That's why.
Good. It's not loud. It's just, it's got a little hum going.
So you're
Well,
doing
if
the
it-
auto leveling now?
Yeah.
if it didn't hum, you wonder if it is it on.
Well, it's humming, but it's auto leveling now, so it's heating up, and once it gets heated up and everything.
That's good.
Tim's coming on,
So let me get on my PC.
Paul.
All right, Tim's gonna join us.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll have two Tims.
Anyways, I'm good. I'm good. Jump off. I just wanted to show that I got
Yeah.
that. Got
Okay,
that
Rod.
module,
Hey,
so.
thanks for
Later,
stopping
Rod.
by.
Only
buddy.
about
See y'all
5 minutes
later.
away, too.
Later.
See ya.
So what does Justin think of the Grinch?
What do you mean? What do I think of the Grinch?
Aubrey's wearing the Grinch shirt.
Yeah.
The Grinch. Yes, Max.
Well,
Just-
I'm gonna jump off as well.
Okay, Dominic,
I got
thanks
heaps-
for
Hey,
stopping
Dominic.
Go ahead,
by.
I got
Dominic.
heaps to do.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
Justin, you mentioned the surgery. It went good. I had it back on February 1st.
Yeah, I think that was the last time we talked to you, though.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't remember seeing you since. So
that liquid diet was hell.
The liquid diet does not always work for long term.
Well, it was
no,
just
no,
it was
he has
just
to-
short term.
You have to do 2 weeks before you have a lap band put in.
I had the
That okay.
I had the
Was it a-
gastric sleeve.
A gastric sleeve, that's right. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
where
have to
they-
do like a cleansing thing and do 2 weeks of a liquid diet.
Yeah, you can't eat before, and then you have after. They keep you on a liquid diet after for, I think it's 10 days, and then they start allowing like some food that you can put in a blender. So you
Mhm.
have to pretty much drink it.
Oh,
And then after 17 days, you can start eating a little more. And at 6 months, which was August 1st, you're pretty much open to whatever.
you mean it's like
That was that
pureeing it?
gastric surgery.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my brother had that, went through all of that. As soon as he could start eating again, he gained all his weight back.
Yeah. If you're not
Right.
careful, you can.
Yeah. Gramps' friend went through that a number of years ago. He went through the whole process. Like year or so after he got it, he did take it out, and then he gained the weight back. Plus,
See, with the gastric sleeve, you can't take it out. They cut most of your stomach out.
Right.
So they just make your stomach a lot smaller.
Mhm.
But if you continue to eat past when you're actually full, you know, your stomach will stretch and eventually you'll be back to the way you were before. I know other people that have had it that, you know, they've gained weight again. Everybody thinks, well, I had the surgery, so I'm not going to gain any weight, but you can.
well, anything's possible. That's more than possible.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's not something more advanced than that.
Well, it's kind of hard, you know, your stomach will stretch. So it's been a good thing for me though. I mean, I lost a bunch of weight before it anyway, so hell, just in the time that it was almost, I don't know, 6 months before I started the program, and I had lost 90 pounds just in that. So
And now you're at a stable weight.
no, I'm still losing.
Wow.
I'm not even a year post-op, so
They didn't put you on Ozempic, did they?
no.
Okay.
No, I'm not on any meds for like that.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I don't need any other medications. Enough.
You're saving a bunch by doing that.
Yeah. I actually had to cut one out. I was having problems about 3 months after my surgery. 2 or 3 months after I was having problems getting dizzy and feeling like I was gonna pass out, and it turned out it was my blood pressure meds. They cut
Were you
one
on-
down and took one away.
You might have been on too many at once.
Never stop.
Yeah, because after losing weight, it changed.
Because over time, my grandfather was on. They kept adjusting his meds, and at one point he was on 4 blood pressures at once.
Yeah.
And which I'm surprised the pharmacist didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Because he was buddies with the pharmacist and his doctor. So I'm like, how did nobody notice?
Yeah. The good part was they took me off of one. The bad part is the one they took me off of was a water pill, and I started having problems with that. So
Well, that's a good thing.
not when you're
'Cause then-
gaining when you're retaining water, it's not
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
right.
There's Lasix for that.
But that's what they took me off of was a water pill. So
Yeah, Lasix is like 10 cents a day or something.
yeah.
LASIK to have you running 10 times in 40 minutes to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I've been there. I do it.
true.
Well, the water pill I was on wasn't that much better. I think every 2 hours I was in the office at work. But
What do you
Yeah,
do? What do you do? IT or what?
no, I do security right now. I was an
Nice.
engineer at Ford for a while, and I've done laptop repair and other things. But when my health took a dump, I wasn't working for quite a long time, and then I work part-time doing security now up in Detroit.
So you prefer the electronic work with computers and that?
Yeah. I was in 2D printed circuit board design at Ford. So I've always been a geek.
That could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Right, Joe?
It's a good thing most of the time.
I guess there were a few friends that used to call you a nerd.
Occasionally.
Yep. My brother's friend used to poke fun at each other for calling each other nerds. You're a nerd. No, you're a nerd. Mr. Jackson, did you notice a new face on the panel, Mr. Jackson?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I'm just asking, did you notice?
Hey, Justin, Aubrey needs her own headphones and microphone.
Well, she don't need to hear nothing you guys are
No, she don't need to.
Tim,
We
do you
do
know
wish
Tim?
that.
So
We got Tim Rehan. We haven't seen him in about 8 months.
Tim, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
And Mr. Jackson, that he's become a celebrity on TikTok or whatever.
Everywhere.
I heard there was a viral clip from last night.
Wow, Mr. Obvious, tell me about it.
That's Justin.
My God, that was very obvious, man. I heard there was a clip. No, it was out yesterday. Oh, really? Oh my God.
all right, let me see here.
Oh, that's funny. So Tim, how you been, man? Been a while.
Good, and you?
Yeah, living it. You know what I mean?
You're
Yeah.
living the dream.
Well,
Affected today.
Now you're off now, Tim, right?
No, I'm working still.
You're still working, okay? But Tim
Yeah.
Jackson, he's got a vacation coming.
Yep. Coming, it's right now. I'm
Oh.
on vacation.
we gotta be careful. We've got two Jacksons in the chat.
That's my brother.
We got Tim and Jonathan.
That's my younger brother. You got
Jonathan Jackson. Tim Jackson and Tim Rehan are here. And of course, there's the little Stickley putting signs up behind Dad.
what is she putting?
Oh.
Oh, Daddy didn't know. Did you see the one that she put up? Justin is dumb. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. You got a background now, Tim. You used to have like staircases behind you.
Yeah, well, that's because the couch was right in front of the stairs there.
Yeah.
But Tim, you've moved in the meantime, right?
Yeah, I
Really?
a little over a month ago,
Where to?
just across the street.
Oh, okay. So you were drinking coffee one morning and going, "Oh yeah, I want that house."
No, what happened was my sister was living here and my mom there was some issues with them, and she was talking about selling the house, and then she said that my sister and my niece were moving in over there because we lived, my wife and I were staying with my mom, and I was like, I am not living here, not with her, no way.
Yeah.
So we were gonna look, we were waiting out, once my wife got her RN license, we were gonna get our own place anyway. We were just trying to get caught up on bills and everything else, and
Yep.
I was like, there is no way, and then I eventually talked to my mom. I was like, it'll cost me half of what it'll cost to rent something to just take over this place. So
I don't blame you.
it's a 3-bedroom house. It, needed a lot of work. Still does.
It's old, isn't it?
No, it's not that old.
Wow.
I was 91, 92-ish. They put it in.
That's when Justin was born.
It's about 30 years ago. 30
Yeah.
30 years ago.
When I was out washing my car one day, cleaning the car out, and when they were putting the foundation and that in, they yelled over, the mixer went out. So they had me mixing the mortar for the foundation and paid me to do it. So I mixed all the mortar for the foundation on this place.
So it's destiny.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
I'm just looking back and I noticed you're the one that put the parade of the Christmas parade up.
Yes.
I'm at work. I just go through the notifications and look.
Yeah, they have that every year. It's a small little parade. They have one in Ida too. That's a huge one, but I didn't go to that one.
That was pretty cool, man.
The Ida one, I believe, is the same day as the when we go to Michigan International Speedway, and you can, if you donate a toy or food, you can drive around the track. And I didn't do that this year either. I was working on the house. This house needed a lot of work.
Maybe next year you can go.
Yeah. I usually go every year. The parade I haven't done in probably 3-4 years. It's a lot of walking and a lot of standing, and I just didn't. But I used to work it.
JD was asking you, Andrew, if you own your own home.
No.
How did the convention go then?
It was all right. The
You go to that every year, I think.
I run it.
Yeah.
The attendance was low, but there's so many of them now that And there was a convention, 2 conventions the same day as ours that started. One like 15 miles east of us, and then one a little bit north of us, the Comic-Con up in Detroit. So it was, and then there's a convention the weekend before, so it makes it difficult to sell tickets when,
Don't the conventions step on each other's toes?
yeah. Yeah,
Well, they're coming in. Everybody's getting into that now.
yeah.
Everybody.
Well, we had the one that's before ours. They actually started theirs the same weekend as ours. We had ours on Saturday. They had theirs on Sunday. And we had a lot of people complain that, I can't do 2 in a weekend. And so we moved ours back a week. And the other ones said they can't. That was the only day that the motel conference room was available. And so we moved ours back a week, but then that causes problems too, because then you're getting into just before hunting season. So all the
Yeah.
hunters are going up north to get their cabins ready for hunting.
Deer
So-
season, right?
Yeah. So you lose ticket sales there too.
Yeah, true. Huh. Yeah, I haven't. Well, Tim used to come on my lives all the time, way back when.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we used
Tim,
to get you in front of the tankers when you
Yeah,
were in your.
well,
I was at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
well,
cool.
Tim Jackson now has his own air conditioner.
Wow, Mr. Obvious hits it again. Holy shit. Oh my God. That was
Wasn't
what
sure
a
if
week
Tim
ago,
knew.
Andrew. Huh?
Wasn't sure if Tim knew about it.
Tim knows everything.
I didn't
Okay.
know he didn't have one.
He's in the paranormal, man. He tell me what happens
Why
tomorrow.
not UFO?
I wish I would get the
I
lotto
wish.
numbers.
If you do, Tim, come into the fucking lottery numbers tomorrow. Oh my God. I guess you shouldn't have said I was coming on, Paul. You lost Rod, you lost Dominic.
I'm glad it was you. I thought I haven't showered yet.
Hey, don't tell me that.
I have to work tonight, so I usually don't get up until 6 o'clock, but I woke up at
Oh, wow.
2 and when my wife's alarm went off, and I've been up since then. I just decided to get up.
Oh, I remember night shift. Holy crap. No way. Not again. Never
I'm not a
again.
morning person, so nights work good for me.
Well, I would imagine you get into a routine, right?
Yeah,
Your body clock.
I've always been up at night anyway, so
You've been an owl.
Yeah.
You just drive around the truck. Is that what you do?
no, we don't drive too much. We just stay in one place. They just want us to watch the trucks, and that's pretty much it. We do take and go around, a couple times a night or whatever, randomly.
But you're sitting in the company truck, right?
No, I'm in my vehicle.
Oh, you're in
Yeah,
no.
his vehicle. Yep.
Yeah.
So do they pay you extra for maintenance on your vehicle?
No,
You
I
know,
get-
for wear and tear on that?
no, it's they pay us pretty decent anyway, but I actually prefer it anyway because some vehicles they're hard to sit in. My back doesn't like the seat, so at least with mine I can adjust it, and since we're not required to stay in the car or any certain area, I can get out and move around or drive around the lot or whatever I want to do.
So if you see anything, you call the police? Is that what you do?
Yeah, hopefully I don't have to, because Detroit police don't have a very good record of showing up anytime soon.
Or how long it takes them to get there?
We've heard horror stories, people calling for an emergency, and it's over 2 hours. They're horrible.
Wow.
So my first defense is concealed.
So
Hey,
you're
that's a good thing.
you're a concealed carrier.
Yeah.
Keep it
Caught
up
my
to
attention.
date. Keep it up to date, Tim.
Oh yeah. I just renewed it.
What's Justin doing? Look at it, he's having a thought.
He's thinking about something.
He's editing some more shorts for you.
Oh, great.
Maybe
Another
he's
one out yesterday. Yeah.
maybe he's clipping the show from last night.
Mm. Yeah, that was a good one. Might have another one later on. I gotta run into town.
I bet you don't run.
Nope. Nope. Hell no.
Hey, I gotta hop off. Johnny told me to get on his show at 6:15, so
Okay, all right.
let me go get over there. He's probably gonna show that Christmas video.
Okay,
Yeah, Joe, take
see
care,
y'all in the
man.
morning.
Bye,
Joe,
Joe.
Joe, take care.
Mr. High and tight haircut, man. I see that.
Yeah. Hurrah.
Hurrah. All right, later, bro. Bye-bye.
Well, and then there were just us. I'm thinking about closing it down. What do you guys think?
There's only 14 people watching. Do what you want.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna be getting off here in about 7 minutes anyway to get in the shower and
Tim's
go to
gotta
work.
go. Justin,
Don't say it like that, Tim. Don't say it like that. They'll clip it. They'll clip it.
Justin's in another world. Andrew,
I'm just doing something.
Arizona drone, you're funny.
Tim, tell him that no matter how hard you think you cannot, have those two balls spit in.
well, Tim, are you and Justin gonna go live at like 8 or 9 or what?
No, because I have to go to Bill's channel.
Yeah, but I mean after that.
Oh,
I
is it
won't be
Bill's
after
channel?
that?
Bill who?
Bill invited me to his channel at 8:30.
8:30.
Who's Bill?
West
Which
Coast.
Bill?
Coast.
Huh?
Coast to coast, Bill.
Coast to coast.
Oh,
Coast to coast
damn,
drone.
you got an invitation to Bill? He's famous, man. I haven't got an invitation to his show.
He asked me last week if I wanted to come on for
What you
some
got to
show
do
he
is
was
you
doing.
got to start hanging around with Justin more. He'll get you in.
Ew. Oh, sorry.
He'll stick you in there.
Tim.
Just in
Yeah,
time.
he goes on at 8:30, so I'll be on his show.
So what time is 8:30? That's 25 minutes from now.
No, it's an hour and a half from now.
Hour and a half from now.
It's only
so you gotta
7:09 here.
So you got to jump off now. You don't have enough time to understand.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again in the morning, and
Nice
we'll
to
look
meet you,
for
Tim.
Justin and Tim to be on later this evening.
No. He's going on Bill's show.
Yeah, but after that,
It depends on what time Bill ends it. Sometimes he stays on for 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
True, Justin. True.
That's true.
All right. I'll see
All
you
right,
later.
Joe.
okay,
Have a great
everybody.
time.
We'll
Tim,
see
good
you.
seeing you
Right,
again, brother.
Tim,
Good
seeing
seeing
you
you,
guys.
Tim. Come back and see us
John.
again soon.
And Paul.
If the timing works out, I will.
Okay. Bye for
Yeah,
now.
you do, man.
Night.
Bye.